Welcome to Inspire and Move, the show that inspires you to create, connect, and grow. I'm going to bring you meaningful conversations, aha moments, and all the motivation you need to uplevel every part of your life. I'm Ali Aruda, founder of Inspire and Move, and your personal hype girl. I've gone from fashion school to celebrity stylist to corporate marketing to brick and mortar entrepreneurship with my husband, each time learning incredible lessons how to pivot, reimagine, and implement the steps to become successful. I am passionate about inspiring others to live their best life, a life of joy. We have the power to design a life that we love because life is too short not to. The best part is that you weren't meant to do this alone. If you feel like you were meant for more, let me ride shotgun with you, and together, let's get you to where you want to go. You guys, it's Ali Aruda. Welcome to my very first episode of the Inspire and Move podcast. We are doing the damn thing. This is just so wild. I had thought about, and probably more thought about versus actually talk about doing a podcast well over a year ago. And I had this sort of probably honestly imposter syndrome that I wasn't going to make enough time for it or put my best foot forward on the effort scale. And so I kind of packed that idea away of having a podcast and I put it in a dark corner of a cupboard. And then this past year, a lot of magic was happening. Matt, my husband, and I, who you guys will meet on here, I cannot wait to do episodes together as a couple. I'm really excited about that. So stay tuned for those. Those are going to be so awesome. But this past year, Matt and I have invested a lot into putting ourselves into incredible experiences and opportunities and really big rooms that stretch us in terms of what we are looking to achieve as individuals, even in our marriage together, but also even more so is our business and how we can propel ourselves forward in being in business together. And one of those rooms had a now really great friend of mine kind of just hint at it even more about me pushing, start on moving forward with the podcast. And so here we are, kind of put the pieces in place. And this is now the first official episode. So I thought this would be a really great opportunity for me to say hello. Nice to meet you. Thanks for being here. And I am so excited to spend some time together. My goal with this podcast is really just to have the opportunity to connect and grow. I think that is an incredible opportunity when it comes to podcasting, is just how you can reach more people and connect with more people all over the world. And I am a huge lover of events. I do a lot of them locally, but I feel like I can already set my sight on some big goals and dreams of doing events around the world and being able to connect with you guys. So thank you for being here. Let's buckle up and let's dive in. I wanted to keep this first episode kind of short and sweet and just really introduce myself to you guys. So I am in my late 30s. I currently live in Ontario, Canada, with my husband and 3 dogs. And I feel like this would be a great opportunity for a disclaimer that every once in a while you might hear some dogs in the background. But we have a teacup Yorkie named Molly. She is our crown jewel. She's 15 and a half years old. She is spicy. And we have a golden retriever named Sadie. She is a beautiful rescue from Turkey. And then we have a 1.5-year-old miniature Australian Shepherd. Her name is Riley. She was a surprise birthday gift from my husband. And my goodness, what a great gift that was. So we are quite the crew, 5 of us. We're really active. For anyone that lives in the area, you'll often see us walking the dogs or running with some of the dogs. And we're huge dog people. We love dog people. And as my intro says, I have a pretty diverse CV, if you will, that I grew up in the prairies in Manitoba, Canada. And then at the age of 18, I moved to Toronto to pursue a career in fashion. I went to university for 4 years for a fashion communications program, which was so great. And then went into arts and entertainment. I was a wardrobe stylist for MTV Canada, which was the coolest job ever. And it was right at the time where The Hills was just so popular and the opportunities were amazing. And from there, I went into public relations, kind of flipped the narrative and got to work with the media instead of being the media. And that taught me a lot of different tricks and networking opportunities. From there, I went into corporate marketing for a luxury automotive company. And that is actually where I met my husband, Matt. And I'm just cannot wait for us to be able to do episodes together. That's something I've always actually really looked forward to if I were to move forward with a podcast. And Matt is an incredible human. I'm obviously very, very biased, but I so look forward to the conversations that we have. We have a really great relationship and we have good conversations, and especially putting ourselves in these rooms to stretch ourselves and grow. I think it's also really opened our minds to big opportunities and the power of manifestation and so many neat things that I think we'll be able to channel beautifully on the Inspire and Move podcast, and conversations we'll be able to have. And I cannot wait to share that with you guys. So we met when I was working in corporate marketing for this luxury automotive company. And then 6.5 years later, that was a 6.5 year career. And then I decided to take a leap and I followed my passion for fitness. I became a personal trainer. I had a really short stint as a group fitness coach and as a personal trainer for a very small personal training gym. And then the opportunity came knocking on our door for Matt and I to buy a gym. And we are now very proud owners of our own boutique luxury gym in downtown Burlington, Ontario. It's called Benchmark Fitness. Shout out to us. Whoop, whoop. And it has been a total journey and very much a passionate story of ours, lots of resilience. There will absolutely be podcast episodes inspired by our journey in entrepreneurship. We are 4 years into it and it has been a ride. And it just, I feel it, life and business, and certainly the world of entrepreneurship is full of so many amazing lessons. And that is something I also look forward to diving into with you guys and just the conversations that we can have. And it is so cool the winding roads that entrepreneurship is, and what, doors open and maybe close, and the lessons that you learn. And I'm a firm believer of that life is a series of lessons. And I think that is something that we can learn through relationships, romantic relationships, friendships, relationships with our family, and certainly those business relationships and maybe business opportunities as well. But I find myself as I've, getting into my late 30s, that I really recognize those moments as lessons more often than not, and how powerful those lessons can be. So I'm going to keep this short and sweet. I cannot wait to spend more time with you guys. I am so excited that you're here. Thank you so much. And just, connect with me. I'm on Instagram at Inspire and Move. And it would just be so great to connect with you guys. And I so look forward to bringing you more episodes, more conversations, guests, and more opportunity. So thank you so much for tuning in. Have a great rest of your day, evening, wherever you are. And we'll chat with you soon. Thank you so much for listening. If you loved this episode, it would mean the world to me if you took 30 seconds and shared this on social media, send it to a friend, or leave a 5-star review. There is power in community, and I am so grateful to have you part of mine.